So the first one was, what does your school do specifically to enhance literacy? So one of the things that we're doing right now is we have lunch and learns for our kindergarten through fourth grade families. So they come in during the students' lunch hour. They get to come in and eat lunch with them, and then we give the students and parents multiple things to do together, so that what we're doing at school carries on to what they do at home. So we give some books to do, to read at home with their kids. We give them lots of other materials on how to sound out words and things like that. We also have title teachers that go in and they pull out students as well to help out with literacy. We're using something called CKLA as our curriculum, which does a wonderful job as far as literacy goes, and writing as well. I think it's so important. Obviously, reading is the foundation for everything that we do in life, so it goes hand in hand with every subject. So if you don't know how to read, then it's very hard to do word problems in math. It's hard to do science experiments. So if we can't read, then it's very difficult to be able to be successful in life. So I think that's what the main important skill of reading is, and so why we need to make sure we have all of our focus on our literacy here at Liberty Arts Magnet. Age group that we focus on a lot more of is third grade, obviously, with the third grade guarantee. We spend a lot of our title and a lot of our focus in on those students to making sure that they're passing that third grade test.
What do you use to improve literacy?
So I mean, we use a bunch of different things. Like, for example, in writing, we teach the guidelines of it, the rubrics, example words, how to set it up, and how to fluently transition their writing to make it make sense. So we use rubrics. I mean, just so the students can measure their work up to what is needed by the state and the school. That way they can compare their work and make sure they're getting all the information that's relative to the topic at hand. I mean, it's all about practice, realistically. The more students write and understand the concept, the more effective they get at answering the question at hand and fulfilling their writing skills to meet like the standard that's held for them.
What does the school use to improve literacy?
First thing we do is in the mornings the kids go on iReady reading within their homeroom times. So they're eating their breakfast and working on their iReady programs.
Which they take diagnostic 3 times a year, and then it develops a path based on their needs. So it's individualized to the student.
The iReady scores, their diagnostics, we look at those. And then we also look at their state testing scores.
Mm-hmm. And we also look at oral reading fluency and MAIS, which is a comprehension. So how well they read out loud, and then how well they're comprehending what they're reading. We benchmark that 3 times a year as well.
What do you do to make sure literacy is effective?
We tend to do some walkthroughs, so we're looking at what is going on in the classroom and making suggestions on maybe how to improve student performance, maybe give teachers some suggestions on how they can improve their teaching as well, so it's an ongoing thing. We want to make sure students are thinking and not just all the teachers doing all the work, so we're constantly just in and out monitoring that way. Show me which one.
Oh, this is beautiful. Do you want to keep it? You want to keep it?
Q.
Look, I did it. What number is that?
That's Q.
That's cute.
What's that letter?
Five.
D.